Today we're going to focus on chipped beef on toast. Ingredients box for chipped beef on toast. Of course, the Armour dried beef, Dave's bread out of Portland, Oregon. This is the thin sliced power seed. I'm using some half and half. Small dice shallot. Bob's red mill. Stone ground rice flour as a thickening agent. For the fat, I'll be using clarified butter or ghee. This one's from France. I can tell you that it travels very, very well at temperatures probably all the way up to about 90 degrees. So, great one for the trail. Fresh cracked black pepper, fresh squeeze of garlic. And in the mug today, I'll have some coffee concentrate. Talk about this dried beef product a little bit. If you Wikipedia it, there's really no known origin of this product. Although in the Northeast, in diners, people can still order the stuff. It comes in institutional size loaves. Here where I'm located, I found a 2 1/4 ounce jar, and I found a 4 1/2 ounce jar. This dried beef for backpacking may be a bushcrafter's delight because it's pretty compact. You can take it out of the jar, you're going to use it that day or the next day. It also comes packaged in some parts of the country in little plastic packages. I think I mentioned that it comes in institutional size loaves, about 6 pounds or so. So that's for the diners in the Northeast. So I'm going to open this up and give it a rinse. Yeah. Going on there now. Going like that. It's over here. There's my coffee concentrate into the hot water. That'll probably do it. Give it a little stir. Let that cool for just a second before I get into that. Now we'll just add some more twigs Now this is the 4.5 ounce jar, which is make a pretty hearty meal. From the Ontario Knife Company, True Edge, made in the USA. That's a sharp little knife. You want to go ultra lightweight, this may be your answer. You're not going to baton wood with it, but certainly makes a short order of making a mess out of this pile of beef. I'm just about ready to put this dish together. Let the old Bushbox burn down just a touch. It's a good piece to go right in the top. So when you're using a pan on the Bushbox, I like using its grate. So I got to get that stick out of the way, but this holds a lot of heat, and I believe it will heat your pan more evenly. But for toasting the toast, Expedition Research stainless steel grills in a 2-pack. 1, 2. The reason I'm going to like these is they let more air through than this. With the coals burned down, I'll be able to make a piece of toast real easy, or even barbecue a steak. Sticks in here. That ought to be plenty of heat. Yep. Okay. I need my spoon. That's going to put even heat on my pan. In goes the ghee. That's got to be quite a lot. You need a lot of fat for this dish. And that, I'm going to say that's about 4 tablespoons. Julia Child loved butter too. Those of you who know about Julia Child, studied her extensively. So there's the butter. In with that, I'm going to do the shallot. And we'll just give that a quick stir. It's like frying them in the clarified butter. Next, we're going in with a fresh squeeze of garlic. Doesn't take too long to toast those up. Stone ground white rice flour. Now you can mix this with your liquid first if you choose, so it would incorporate a little easier for you. But in my case, I've done this a few times. I'm going to do this by eye. I usually cook by eye, but if I had to give that amount, that was a good 1/4 of a cup. And you can see how quickly I've got a roux with the shallot and the garlic. That just came together very, very quickly with the stone ground white rice flour. Now what I want to do almost as quickly is I need to put my chipped beef in the pan. And that's quite a bit of it. Okay, that goes in the gravy like so. And now you can see how quickly this recipe comes together. And in with the 1/2 and 1/2. Heat that through, And that roux's gonna thicken this up in no time. I can see the butter. I can see that it's coming together. It's thickening quite rapidly. So now I started with 16 ounces of half and half. That's about 7-8 ounces of half and half I got in there. Pretty meaty. Still getting thick. See that? Really thickening up. We're going to put another 3 or 4 ounces of half and half in the pan. Gotta love this Bushbox XL. It's really quite the cooker. And here I am, almost ready to make my toast. And I've still got at least 2/3 of what I cut up. Okay. And again, it's thickening. Oh yeah. Nice and thick. So we're going to put in the rest of the 16 ounces of half and half. And with ample toast, I'd have to say this will feed a couple of hungry bushwhackers. Okay, I'll go ahead and get myself a piece of toast going here. Nice and golden. You can see where these little grates, in a lot of cases, are a better choice than what they call the grill on the Bushbox. Yep. She toasted already. Didn't take long. We'll hit her with a little extra butter. Let that melt into it very nicely. We're going to plate it up. As soon as I give this a quick reheat, and we'll go ahead and finish it off with some fresh cracked pepper. Getting nice and steamy. I'll take a portion right on the toast. Time for the taste test. Just take a little bite. I get it. A nice bite with the thick gravy and lots of chipped beef. Not half bad. If you like what you saw, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more of what I do, subscribe and tap the bell. Until next time, keep on bushcrafting.